Guys, think we're live? You tell me. You tell me. Think we're live? First time. First time for everything? Think we're live here? Number one squad in the house. Sports by the gram. What's good? Congrats on your Knicks. Dan, let's go. We're live. I think the game's about to start. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, guys. Cheers. Still got to get our scripted part out of the way. Hope everybody had a great weekend. It's noon, a little bit late start time for us here. Hey Ellie, how are you? Appreciate you joining. We are underway here. FIFA World Cup, Spain, Cape Verde. Sports, got to give you your props. Congrats on the Knicks. Did not have that happening in our scripts. Thought that was going to... Didn't think it was going to happen game 5. Spain's got the control. You're supporting England, Ellie? We'll see. Germany won 7-1 against Curacao. We'll see what happens today. In this Spain Cape Verde, tiny island African island nation. Spain's going to probably dominate offensively, we would think. Appreciate you guys being here. We're live. We're live, guys. Live and underway. Think England, Steven? That's our poll question today, guys. What European team will go the farthest in the World Cup? We got France and Germany. You're getting flashbacks from 7-1, Steven? Sports. Happy early vacation, man. That'll be something to look forward to this week. Guys, we got to make some bold predictions, bold calls on this Monday. Sports, are you headed to France? B-Wall, what's Gucci? Appreciate you guys being here. Number one squad in the house. All right, guys. 3 minutes into the game. Still 0-0. Looks like Spain's been controlling the ball. They just called a foul. What's good, Dre? How are you? Japan are a good team. Japan, I believe, tied in their first game, 2-2. Guys, we can be discussing the other games going on as well. This World Cup is well underway at this point. Utah Zion National Park. Sports. That sounds like an awesome vacation right there. So Germany won their first game 7-1. England has not played yet. England's first game is against Croatia on Wednesday. I'm thinking we're going to do a watch along for that as well. Dre, you got Brazil versus England in the World Cup final. A lot of people picking Spain. The team we're watching right now, Spain, overall favorites. I believe Spain or France, considered by many to be the favorites in the World Cup. No real chances so far. Spain's pushing the ball forward a little bit. But we're going to see some defensive posture out of Cape Verde, I'd imagine. What's good, Blue Eye? I'm not from Germany. I might have some German heritage, though. At the end, anything can happen in football. Love that, Trey. That's why we watch sports. Anything can happen. We've been talking about maybe in the World Cup you got more upsets than you do in other competitions. It's not like you think 3-0 right now, Blue Eye. Well, so far Spain hasn't had a single chance. It's 5 minutes into the game. Elena, you really like Zion? Zion National Park. Spain's not able to connect on a pass. I think Germany turned a lot of heads with 7 goals. It's a lot. Slow start for the Spanish. We'll be looking to see if Cape Verde can have any offensive possession this game. Also, Stanley Cup Finals ended last night. Congrats to the Carolina Hurricanes. They won 3-0. Okay. Tried to cross into the box, but went right to the keeper. Dan, that's a great historical connection. Spain probably wants to romp Cape Verde because they've got Portuguese lineage. I got you. We'll call it lineage. We'll call it lineage, Dan. A 4-0 blowout would be fun to watch, Blue Eye. I mean, hey, not gonna lie, guys. I turned on this game hoping for like a 7-1 type. Lots of goals, lots of exciting chances. I'd be screaming up in here. But right now, 6 minutes, 45 seconds into the game, still 0-0. I'd be surprised. Still getting the World Cup jitters out as is Spain's first game. This game's taking place in Atlanta. Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Cape Verde's defense looks solid. I mean, again, we're not even 8 minutes in though, guys. So see what Spain can develop. No, what's good, Bilal? How are you? Was it two? It was. I don't think it was 2-0. It was almost 2-0 Sports. They were down 1-0, and they were also down like multiple goals in game 2. This was all at home. But they came back. I think they came back and won game 2 in overtime at home. And then I think they lost one of the next games, but then they came back strong. Won it in 6. Congrats to the Hurricanes. "2-0 scoreline is the floor," according to Blue Eye. I could see that. It's a long game. Spain's got the ball. They've had the ball the whole game. But their passing hasn't been super crisp. They really haven't had a single chance so far. Cape Verde's not as weak as Curacao, Bilal. So you don't think it'll be like that? So do you think that tells us more about Germany or Curacao, that 7-1? The finals are going to be at MetLife, Steven, in New York. I think it's July 19th. Cape Verde is able to intercept another Spanish pass into the box and clear. 9 minutes in, no real Spanish chances so far, guys. Germany's been your pick, Dan. I kind of switched to Germany late, just because I hadn't heard anybody saying. We'll see what the bracket looks like. I'm liking Germany because we haven't seen. I'm talking like, the talking heads. That's a foul on Spain right there. No. No, they didn't call it. They didn't call it. Well, sports, that sounds awesome. Hope you have a great time. Still 0-0, guys. 10 minutes in. Yeah, Spain. They're Bilal. That's what I hear you on that. Spain's passing's not what it's chalked up to be. Steven, you asking about the Wordle? Cape Verde able to. Oh, they had a little chance at a counter, but they were not able to complete it. Spain's got the ball again. Again, no real chances so far, guys. No real chances. The NBA Finals game 5, the deciding game, was really kind of an ugly game. It was like 42-37 at half. Is this one gonna be the same, guys? We'll see. Okay, Spanish corner, but Spanish cross into the box, but Cape Verde was able to block it away. I mean, they got pressure on him, but not too much. The office coffee isn't good, sports. So you're like me drinking. We got a whole pot for this game, guys. We gotta up the we gotta up the intensity. We got a whole pot for this game. Also, guys, I'm working on a draft for a long form video. So that's why we're gonna do these watch along streams this week. We'll do World Cup watch alongs. Try to do a game a day. I mean, we got games every day. How awesome is this? Got games every day. But also gives us the opportunity to make some more content. Interesting. Maybe you guys do you guys make the office coffee? Not strong at all, Spotify. No. Like they haven't. Okay. Cape Verde hasn't had much either, but that's obviously what we expected. Yeah, I mean, 13 minutes in, guys. We haven't seen anything really from the Spanish side. Another turnover. I think that might be part of it, sports. You know, it's like you like the coffee that you make. I never minded the office coffee if I was the one to make it. But you're right. If other people make it, sometimes you gotta clean it. They got they can get dirty. Let's go, Spotify. Congrats on that one. 2-2 with Japan. All right, where is this Lamine Yamal playing on the pitch? Which number is he? Is he number 7? I guess I could check that out. Oh, he's not even in? Yeah, Rodri and Pedri 16 and 20. I guess they're thinking because, well, sometimes you need a little bit of luck. I guess what they're thinking, he's a young kid. They don't want him in the World Cup at the start. Too much nerves. Okay, Spain's got a little bit of a chance here. Long shot, but right at the keeper. He's number 19. But not playing, right? Appreciate you guys joining us for our... They don't want to spend his energy, Dan. Good point. They might need it, though. They might need his energy. Right now, I think... I guess it's... I guess you're saying it's because it's first game of the group stage. Gotta bottle some of that. They need him for... He's injured. They need him for the knockout stages. Okay, guys. Appreciate you sharing that with me. Okay, we got a little bit of a push. Yeah, Yeah, I'm watching it as well. Their group's easy, so they're keeping some of their aces in the hole. $16 minutes in. What's good, B-Wall? Cape Verde able to clear. I mean, Cape Verde's played pretty solid defensively, we got to say, right? Nothing really going on for Spain so far. We've been calling out their lack of crispness on the passes. They're able, obviously, seems like 95% of the game has been played in the Cape Verde half, but again, Spain, I don't think they guess they got a shot on goal, but nothing threatening. Another interception. Can Switzerland come back from that draw, Spotify? Can they come back from that? I heard a lot of people were hating on the Switzerland outfits. They were like a lime green color. Did have Uruguay. Yeah, okay, you're right, Bilal. That's not the strongest of groups. Nothing like the American group, guys. What about Australia beating Turkey 2-0? Everybody was talking Turkey up. Dan, basically, and then as soon as they try to pass it anywhere threatening, it's getting cleared. They're not even at the 18. They're just moving the ball around. They do have their defenders up. Looks like Cape Verde's got like 6 defenders. Obviously they got everybody. I think cleared again. Another interception and clearance. Almost 20 minutes in, guys. Turkey's defense is bad. They got Australia showcased that. Bilal, appreciate you shouting that out. Okay, nice little cross, whiffs on the kick. I mean, they had a half chance. Spain had a half chance there, but again, just back to outside the 18. Ooh, long shot attempt. Might be a corner. From Fabian. Long shot attempt from Fabian? No, Kubarsi. God, it's gonna. Guys, appreciate you joining us for these watch along streams. They're a blast. Have a lot of fun doing them. We're gonna do them every day this week, maybe every day until the World Cup ends. We'll see. We'll see. Same with me, sports. We're learning. We're learning up in here. Learning squad. Appreciate you guys being here. Looks like the Spanish, we got a bunch of people on, Spanish execs on telephones texting about what's going on here. What is going on? Welcome, guys. Former Squad Live watch along Spain versus Cape Verde. 20 plus minutes in. Number one squad. Spain's passing it around. Looking for an entrance. Bilal, I know I know ball. I know ball. I would say in terms of what I know the most about are like baseball, football, and basketball, American sports. But we're gonna watch this World Cup. We're gonna watch this World Cup. I mean, it's hosted in America. How you know? What's good, Ollie? How are you? Hope you had a good weekend, man. Appreciate you joining. Cape Verde with a little bit of a counter. Not able to. Oh, yeah. Okay, Cape Verde's got a counter chance right here, guys. Just cross that. Cape Verde's got the ball. Working it around a little bit. This is their first offensive possession. Yeah, I don't like... Okay. Looks like Spain's going to get the ball back, maybe. Yeah. Ref called something. Spain's getting the ball back. I know ball, Steven. We got elite ball knowledge in this squad. I know that the last World Cup was in Qatar. Argentina won Messi's first World Cup over defending champions France. Guys, we'll see how France plays their first game tomorrow against Senegal. You guys let me know which we want to watch along tomorrow. There are a couple of good games tomorrow. That was crazy, Ollie. Crazy comeback for Japan. Spain's got the ball now. Still in Cape Verde's side. A little run here, but it looks like the pass was a little too long. Australia's win over Turkey, Ollie. That did send shockwaves through the group. I totally agree with that, Dan. You can't be giving these favorites ticky-tack calls. What's good, Wellington? How are you? Hope you had a good weekend. We're at our hydration break, guys. Cheers. Get our script. We're still getting our scripted part out of the way. Totally agree with that, Dan. That. Thank you for putting that into words. Like, that's always irked me. Like, when you give, like, especially in this World Cup, giving, like, the favorites. Like, you know, guys, we root for underdogs. Spoiler alert, we're rooting for Cape Verde here. I mean, it would be awesome if Cape Verde snags a 1-0 win. You imagine the Spanish press? Should have guaranteed a Cape Verde win, guys. You imagine the Spanish press? But, like, that's why I hate. That's why we hate when they give favorites the calls like that. Totally agree, Dan. Cheers to the coffee, guys. I guess Spain's trying to get the ball. Like, they're trying to work a run out wide. They just haven't been able to connect on anything. You got to appreciate that, though, Ollie, in a way, right? You play to win the game. And especially in these World Cups where goal differential can play such a deciding factor. You got to You got to play all minutes of the 90. Got to respect how the Germans play soccer. I hear you, Dan. Yeah, Bilal. The spot on. Spain struggling without Yamal right now. Hydration break time. Hydration station, guys. Appreciate you being here. I kind of like. How's our poll looking? I kind of like Germany. I kind of like Germany of these teams. France and Spain were the favorites looking in. People not thinking England's got any shot of taking it home. England does have a tough game. I think that's on Wednesday. We might do a watch along for that. Croatia versus England. Definitely going to do USA this Friday, 3 o'clock. 3 p.m. this Friday, guys. USA's next match. All right, we're back underway after this hydration break. Ali, we think, I heard we had somebody up in here saying a floor of a 2-0 Spanish win. At the moment, I could still see 2-0 Spain, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot higher than that. Dan, that was an awesome goal. that was a great goal. All right, Cape Verde's got a little offense. Ooh, nice little pass. Nice dribbling. Okay, Spain was able to block it though. Cape Verde's got the ball. How awesome would it be if Cape Verde wins this game? Well, that's what, Dan, 100%. That we're seeing the same parallels. After Germany did what they did, Spain's got to send a message, and so far they're not sending any message. They're sending a message that should they be favorites right now? Should they be favorites? Not looking like it, but still early. 27 minutes in. 27 minutes in. Spain's got the ball, looking to build an attack just over the midfield line. They haven't really worked the middle all too much, looking for passes on the outside. Another, Cape Verde's just, they're stepping up. They think they've got enough confidence. Another interception. That's why we love sports, right, Dan? Like, simple tasks. They end up being so. I mean, because it's the competition. Right now, you got to give Cape Verde credit. All right, you got a Spanish attack right here though. Managed to block the shot. Not even close to being on goal. Okay, nice little save right there. Pedri had a good pass. That almost made a connection. Good. Cucurella took a shot. Ended up going high and wide, but had a chance. Ollie, that's a great point. It's a great point. I think that goes to like what environment, how much environment plays a factor. Maybe one day, Ollie. One day. Okay. 30 minutes in, another Spanish attack blocked by Cape Verde. I mean, Cape Verde, you gotta give them credit. They've maintained posture really well, structured defense, haven't broken. They've got the ball right now. They're passing it around in their half, trying to keep it away from Spain. They've really been impressive so far as they give the ball away. Spanish got the ball in the middle of the pitch. Good. Okay, nice tackle in the box by Cape Verde. Really nice tackle to get him out of trouble. That was a lot of trouble right there, and they handled it well. Is Italy ever going to make the World Cup again? your country can't be shaped like a boot kicking a ball and be bad at soccer. Well, Italy's got 4 World Cups, which ties them for second most, I believe. Spain's with the ball. Spain's starting to look a little threatening, guys. Although as soon as I say that, Cape Verde with a nice interception, they're just stepping up at their well-timed interceptions, well-timed step-ups. That's what you call it. Tunisia fired their coach. Meanwhile, now that you mentioned Tunisia, they fired their coach after they lost 5-1 in the first game of the group stage. There has to be something else going on there. Spain hasn't really been diving. They tried to draw a foul there, but none was called. Cape Verde's playing keep away. 32 minutes in, still not a single bit of action, guys. Not a single bit of action so far. Tunisia it's a small country. Ooh, dangerous pass by the goalie, but springs a Cape Verde attack. Oh man. Attempted cross, but I think he was offsides. Is gonna be called back for offsides. Well-timed intervention. Let's go, Dan. They've been timing their interventions perfectly. If I could describe this game so far, is that Cape Verde is letting Spain pass, but then as soon as it gets threatening, they have a knack for the well-timed intervention. We're 100% underdog squad, B-Wall. Of course. They've had a knack for the well-timed intervention so far this game. They're letting Spain pass the ball around, but as soon as it gets threatening, Spain with a pretty good cross across the box, but again, and he's gonna draw a foul on Spain. Let's go, Cape Verde. That's the story of the game so far, guys. Every single time Spain comes close to threatening, there's been a well-timed intervention. %100 rooting for Cape Verde, Ali. They've been impressive. Not as I believe so, Dan. Tunisia is where the Carthaginians came from. Where the Carthaginians I think the Carthage is incredibly underrated in terms of its importance in the history of the world. Ooh, a little cheeky attempt by Cape Verde to sneak one past the goalkeeper. I don't know, sports. I'd love if it were to be a 2-1 game. I don't see 3 goals in this game would be a lot right now. That would be a lot. We're 35 minutes in, guys. Spain's got the ball back in Cape Verde's half. Yeah, Carthage was really important because a lot of this stuff, a lot of our current structures are reactions to what was going on in Carthage. Spain passing the ball a few yards out from the 18, just back and forth right now. Both will. I like you keep stirring them. Okay, good pass to Kucher. Really great Spanish chance there, but able to thwart. Cape Verde was able to thwart it, and they called offsides. Really, first really nice connection, but he was offsides. He was off. Cucurella, 24, was offsides. Spain did have an attempt on net there, but it wouldn't have counted even if it went. Cape Verde back with the ball. Draws a foul on Spain. I don't think there's been a single card yet in this game. No cards. Maybe one shot on goal. Okay, a Cape Verde attempt. Not too much going for the Spanish side yet. Not too much. They keep getting the ball out wide to number 7. We got 38 minutes into the first half, guys, into this first match of the day. We got 4 World Cup matches going on today. Next game is a pretty good game. Following this, we have Belgium versus Egypt. Spain with the ball still. Passing the ball around the Cape Verde half. I gotta let Clark inside. I'll be right back, guys. Of course, I step away and there's a huge bit of action. 2 great saves from Cape Verde. 2 great saves from Cape Verde. Spain had a couple good chances on goal. We got a Spanish corner coming up right now. Great saves from the goalkeeper. Spain broke through the back line of defense, but hey, Jack, how are you? Appreciate you joining, man. knew that was going to happen, guys. I obviously knew that was going to happen. Most exciting play of the game, guys. I'm nowhere to be found. Spanish corner. right, Dan. That's it's like that's 100% why. You can't walk away. As soon as you walk away, something's going to happen. Ali, there are definitely matches tomorrow. I think tomorrow we can look at the matches. They had an attempt that was kicked up into the air, and then they had another attempt that was saved. Cucurella seems to be the Spanish guy who's threatening the most. Right, Dan? It's sports and in life, right? Nearing 41 minutes. Spain's got the ball. We just had our first real bit of action there, guys. I was the best chance Spain had. Whereas they weren't able to connect on a pass there. Cape Verde is going to take possession back. Cucurella? Not Cucurella? That's Cucurella? Got you, Ali. Cucurella. He's been Spain's best player. It's Cape Verde. He's got a real chance at a counter here. Just past that. He didn't. All right, they got 4-on-4. Cape Verde moving forward. Chance fizzles out, guys. Chance fizzled out. Cucurella. He's been Spain's best player, Ali. In my opinion. All right, we got 3 minutes left in the half plus stoppage time. 42 minutes in. Still getting our scripted part out of the way, guys. Thank you for watching today. What's good, Nate? I hope they get punished for not scoring too. They're certainly not throwing caution to the wind. They must be somewhat scared of a Cape Verde counter. Or it's just how they play. Hey, Mike, how are you? Appreciate you guys joining. Guys, we'll be doing watch-alongs throughout the World Cup. Wanted to see, this is Spain's first game. Wanted to see what they were bringing to the table, especially after a Germany 7-1 win. Dan, I'm not saying they're scared of it, but they're playing like it. I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying, but it seems like it. Is Spain, that's another question we're asking watching this game, Dan. Is Spain good enough? Really good tackle by Cape Verde. They got a lot of men forward in the Spanish side right now. See if they can get swings across in, but nobody's there. Germany didn't play scared. They just woke up. Well, Ali, it's interesting because Clark's going to make an appearance. Hopefully he's chilling. It's interesting, Ali, because they were favorites. They were one of the two favorites with France to win this tournament. Spain's getting the ball forward. Cucurella. Dangerous. Ooh, dangerous pass into the middle, and they had a good shot at goal. Didn't get a lot on it, though, and the goalie was able to save it. So save Who's number 7? Torres with the shot, but he didn't get enough on it. Right, Dan? It's a good point. It's a good point. They're playing like they can't pull. They can't. They're certainly playing like they can't put up a 5 spot on Cape Verde. How are you going to be when you're playing Argentina? Now, to be fair to Cape Verde, they've played well defensively, and their goalie has now made a couple good. He's made a couple good saves. Not saying that he shouldn't have made the saves, that they were spectacular, but they were really good saves. Got 4 minutes of stoppage time here. Thanks for watching, guys. Cape Verde's definitely doing great, Bilal. You think they're gonna be executed in the second half? So that's what I get the feeling of that too. You can only defend like this for so long. And Cape Verde hasn't strung anything really offensively. Spain's got a nice little pass into the box. It's going to be a Spanish corner. Certainly impressive, Ali. So I didn't know that connection, Dan. It's interesting. Connection there between Cape Verde and Portugal. Spanish corner into the box. Ooh. Goalie tips it wide. Goalie is doing his job. There wasn't much on that, but he did have to dive. Oof. I don't know if it was going in. It might have been going wide or at the post, but goalie tips it wide. Goalie's been playing great. Goalie for Cape Verde. He's had the biggest job so far. Cape Verde blocks the Spanish corner. Underdogs are definitely hungry dogs, B-Wall. Underdogs are hungry dogs. Interesting, Bilal. Dan, looks pretty tame. I would have to say it looks pretty tame. We got a Clark appearance, Ali. I hope he's doing all right. All right, looks like Spain's going to have their last attack of the half. Makes a run out wide. Good cross, but Spain wasn't able to get anything on it. Going to be a Cape Verde goal kick. Well, same with the American star, right? The American star striker. Born to Nigerian parents from London, but he was born in New York. Raised in England. He could have played for either England, Nigeria, or the U.S. Chose the U.S. I think that's the vibe, Dan. I think all the Spanish fans right now are a little nervous. And we're at halftime, guys. Halftime. 0-0. Who would have thunk? All right, guys. Appreciate you joining us for our watch-along stream. Watch-along World Cup watch-along here at Former Squad Live. Spain versus Cape Verde. Cheers, guys. Hey, Juliet, happy birthday, Juliet. June 15th, happy birthday. Nate, so a bunch of the American squad. Anthony Robinson, also raised in England. Dest in the Netherlands. Oof, Bilal, that's a great connection right there. Sweden has a player of Tunisian origin, and he scored 2 goals against his country yesterday. Wow. A lot of squad birthdays, guys. Squad birthdays coming up. All right, guys, we'll get back to watching that game when it's on. When it's back on, we got halftime in the house right now. Former squad halftime show. I don't know how I got down this rabbit hole, guys, but I feel like a historical figure that deserves a movie. You tell me if there's a Blackbeard. I mean, I guess I know there's Pirates of the Caribbean. I was reading about Blackbeard, Edward Teach, the golden era of piracy. Some wild stories. That's true, Bilal. Who's playing at Who's playing at halftime? Okay, wow, that's a good point. I did not know that Mbappe had Algerian heritage. All right, guys, what are we got other games going on? We got other games later today. We've got Belgium versus Egypt. Belgium versus Egypt is the next game. Then Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. That's in the same group as this Spanish Cape Verde group. And then finally we got Iran versus New Zealand. On the heels of news of a possible peace deal with Iran. Is this really Mo Salah's first World Cup, Dan? Belgium is favored in that game. Is Kevin De Bruyne still playing? That game's going to be in Seattle. We did pick Belgium to win this group. I picked Belgium to win this group personally. They do have a lot of great players. See who's on the Belgium squad? I kept calling him. They've got Courtois still in goal. I kept calling him Diego Courtois, guys. Nobody corrected me. They still got Courtois in goal. They still have Kevin De Bruyne, Tielemans, Lukaku. Lukaku still playing? Let's go. Can Belgium still make a run here? Groups are randomly drawn with randomly drawn in quotation marks. Guys, a little bit of halftime analysis. I think Spain we were saying Spain's got to be less afraid. I think they got to be less afraid of making mistakes. They can recover. They can recover here against Cape Verde. They got to take more chances, be less afraid. A 100% frozen envelopes involved. So we've got this Spain-Cape Verde live. We talked about some of the other games coming up tomorrow, guys. I'm debating between going live during this France-Senegal game or possibly Algeria versus Argentina. We also have Iraq-Norway tomorrow. I'm thinking about probably France-Senegal's probably the best game tomorrow. So we'll probably be live tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Lukaku has a poor track record in international tournaments. Yeah, I mean, I remember Belgium was a popular pick a few years back, right? The golden era of Belgium, golden age of Belgian soccer. Thinking France-Senegal tomorrow, guys. Probably the best game. Still getting our scripted part out of the way. Hour into our stream. Appreciate you guys being here. Number one squad. Thank you, Dan. W, Dan. What's good, Evil Larry? Appreciate you, B-Wall. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. So thinking tomorrow, just to give you guys a little this is going to be a hybrid week going forward, guys. We'll be live all over the place. Also dropping more vids. Ideally working on a script, guys. Old school former squad style. Father's Day coming up this weekend here in the United States. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Appreciate you guys. W Squad, WB Walt, W Dan. You guys are the best. W Squad. Ali, appreciate you, man. 2018 was their chance, right, Nate? And Hazard, dude, I didn't even mention Hazard. They lost to France. And I do remember them making the semis, Nate. I think that's as far as they got. As far as they got, W Squad, guys, what European team will go farthest in the World Cup? We're saying France or Germany. Germany did turn a lot of heads with that 7-1 drubbing of Curacao. Spain's going to be losing votes throughout this stream if they keep playing in the second half the way they played in the first half. Is Lamine Yamal going to make an appearance? We've been hearing that Spain relies on him a surprising amount for a 18-year-old. Looking like it based on the first half, guys. Absolutely. Kevin De Bruyne, a top 3 player. He was such a good passer. Just one of the best passers I've ever seen play soccer. Football. Could create chances for his teammates. Great team player. Whip a corner in there. Was he in any English side before Man City? Or did he just go straight from whatever Belgian youth team he was on straight to Man City? Guys, a little bit of clunkiness here. Well, is Lamine Yamal the Jalen Brunson of soccer? Talk about the Knicks. Let's talk about another video we got to make, guys. The former squad connections of the Nova Knicks. How unique is that? You had Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, teammates at Villanova, national champions at Villanova, reunite in the NBA and win an NBA championship together. That's a video. Chelsea, Ollie. No way. Okay, good shout out. Steven, I was just talking about the Villanova Knicks, how all three of those players, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, played at Villanova together. I think it was Bridges and Brunson won 2 national championships. De Bruyne played in Germany before Man City. Nate, who are you comparing to 97 Iverson? De Bruyne? Hazard? I don't know. Who's the 97 Iverson comp? Still halftime, guys. Still halftime. Looking forward here in our schedule for this week. Probably France, Senegal tomorrow, guys. I will schedule it. I mean, maybe Algeria. We do a shout out Algeria. I'm rooting for Algeria to at least get a draw there. Maybe get a win. Why not? Wednesday, a lot of matches. I'm thinking we gotta be this 4 o'clock match here. England versus Croatia. 2 of the highest. I think that's probably the best opening game out there. There was Morocco, Brazil. Steven, we're talking about a lot of different stuff. Lamine. Okay, wow. That's a great. Lamine is a comp for 97 Iverson. Excited to see him on the pitch then, Nate. What's good, Ollie? How are you? Appreciate you joining, man. Hope you're doing well. Guys, thanks for being here. Hope everybody's having a great day and had a great weekend as well. It's our Momentum Monday. Japan is a surprise team, Steven. I like that. Steven, we're talking about soccer and also other sports as well, so blending barriers, backgrounds. Jose Mourinho, who's going back to Real, right? Elite dribbling, pop culture relevance, high potential. Nate, that's a great comp. That is a great comp. All right, and then looking forward. So, guys, we'll be live. I'm thinking tomorrow, 3 p.m. for France, Senegal. 4 p.m. Wednesday, England versus Croatia. Thursday, maybe Thursday night, 9 o'clock for the Mexico-South Korea game. In Mexico, that should be a lot of fun. And then Friday, 3 p.m., U.S. versus Australia. Gonna be a good one. That'll be good, guys. This weekend, check out Germany, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll work it through, guys. We'll be scheduling these. Portugal wins it, B-Wall. They're playing their first match on Wednesday against Congo. These were yesterday's matches. Players are coming back on the pitch for the second half. We'll be going back to following that shortly. Germany thrashed Curacao 7-1. Australia surprised a lot of people by winning 2-0. Crazy comeback for Japan. Guys, I've heard some good things about the Dutch. I have heard some good things about the Dutch. The Dutch have never won the World Cup, if I'm not mistaken. I think they often disappoint. It was a surprise win for Ivory Coast over Ecuador. I think a lot of us in our group picks had Ecuador finishing second in that group, and that throws a wrench in that. And then Tunisia. Tunisia lost 5-1. 5-1 to Sweden and ended up firing their coach after. They fired their coach afterwards. Are we still live here, guys? You let me know. You let me know. Mourinho's too stubborn. I think we're still live. All right, guys, we're back. We're back to following this match. Start of the second half. Here, nothing. 0-0 still. All right, flip directions, guys. See if that does any help Spain at all, or Cape Verde. We'll see if there's any offensive chances this half. Cape Verde keeper covers up. First Spanish chance. Not really much of a chance, though. What's up, Desmond? How are you? Rooting for Cape Verde? Me too. Let's hope they sneak something by. Spain's got the ball in the Cape Verde half. Start of the second half, guys, looks much the same as the whole first half went. Spain's passing the ball around. Cape Verde's got everybody behind the ball for the most part. They got like 8 defenders. Pedri's got the ball outside the box, tries to cross one in. Oof. Got Spain. They got a head on it. Not towards the goal. Long shot attempt goes high and wide. Got you, B-Wall. Appreciate you guys watching. Number 1 squad. Ambitious shot attempt. Didn't cash, guys. Okay, turnover. But good tackle. Okay, Spain's got the ball again. A lot of empty seats, guys. I'm noticing a lot of empty seats at these stadiums. Has anybody else been noticing the same? Ooh, nice little pass combination. Little back pass, but well-timed interception from Cape Verde, and they try to start a counter but are unable to. Not impressed with Spain, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, okay, they haven't allowed a Cape Verde counter, but haven't really been impressed. Okay, that's a nice little pass forward, but good tackle in the box from Cape Verde. We've got guys stepping up. They try to clear Spanish interception. Oh, we got a shot for... yeah. Cape Verde just drifted offsides. They had a shot there. They had a shot for a run. A lot of empty seats, B-Wall. What's good, Ollie? Like they jacked up the prices, but like there's so you can tell there are tons of empty seats up in here. Okay, Spanish dude just fell over trying to draw a call. Cape Verde doesn't look like they can string a counter together though. Spanish turnover. Now they got a chance here. Long shot from the just outside the box goes high. Goalkeeper hasn't really been tested yet in the second half. That's how they play. Ollie pass. Like Barca. They're not breaking through this game, at least not yet. But again, now we're 50 minutes in. 50 plus minutes in. Interesting, B-Well. You think day before's the right time to buy? Yeah, I mean, you can tell. Guy, to be fair, though, it's like it's at 12 o'clock in Atlanta on a Monday. I could imagine it being hard to sell out these 100,000 seat stadiums, which again goes back to questioning what's the best way to do this tournament. Spain just attempted a cross into the box, but the keeper was able to intercept. Boils down to nothing right there, guys. No chance. Still very few chances for Spain. They've had maybe a couple. They've had a couple chances all game. They've had probably 80% plus of the possession, I imagine. Okay. Refs. Wow, okay. I was about to give the ref a compliment. I did not know that, Bilal. The green head. There are a lot of them too, Ollie. $52 minutes in. Cape Verde passes back to their keeper. They're trying. I guess they're trying to get an offensive possession together here, but Spain they're unable to. Woo. Okay, cheeky little attempt right there from Spain. Think they had the key. He had the keeper beat, but it went wide. Ali, you hope it won't be 0-0? I hope the same, bro. Well, that's a good point, guys. We're talking. Well, does greed only work one direction? I mean, hypothetically, eventually it doesn't, but it seems like these ticket prices only go one way. Ali, I hear you. I hear you on that. Okay, Spain attempts a cross into the box. Then right at the keeper, though. Right at the keeper. Bilal, you're saying if they pass this, if Cape Verde passes the 70th without getting a goal from Spain, that alone will be a big upset for Spain. I think it's already that. 55 minutes in. Minimal Spanish chances. Are we giving the credit more to Cape Verde's defense? Do we detract from the Spanish offense? What is this telling us so far? I say it's a little bit of both. Cape Verde's got a great defense. Spain's offense. This is coming off the heels of a German 7-1 win over Curacao. That's why we asked our poll question today, guys. Cape Verde trying to get the ball past Spain. Goalkeeper came up and got it. 55 minutes in, guys. 0-0 still. 0-0. Having a great time, though. Great stream, as always. Number one squad. Oof. Okay. Nice little pass from Spain forward, but the shot the Spanish guy tried to head it, but it was right at the keeper. Ali, I don't know. I don't think it's the U.S. I would have to say it's FIFA. I mean, the U.S. wants a great competition, but that's not the U.S.'s job, or a great tournament. But that's FIFA's job to stage the tournament and make the tournament as good as possible, I think. Bilal, I hear you. Cape Verde is not necessarily the weakest weakest team in this group. They're not low. They're not playing like it. Spain's got the guys. This has been the story of the game. Spain's got the ball. They're passing around. We're almost an hour in now. Long attempts. It's just the best chances they're getting. Well, why are they blaming the U.S., Ollie? I don't understand. It's FIFA's tournament, right? Spain's taken a bunch of long shots. They've had a couple shots on goal. Now, Cape Verde just had a really, really bad turnover. Really bad turnover, but they spoiled the Spanish cross into the box. What's good, Kai? How are you? I hear you. Mike, we're going to be doing a lot. We'll do one of these a day. What are the odds we pick only the 0-0 ones? I think low. Low. But still 0-0, guys. Still 0-0. 59 minutes in. Guys, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Thank you for being here on this Monday. Former Squad Live Monday edition. I hear you, Ollie. But, like, doesn't FIFA set the ticket prices? World Cup's in U.S., Canada, and Mexico, Mike. Okay. Spain's got another chance. Cross in. Goalkeeper comes up and snags it. I mean, player of the game, man, well, we can say the man of the match for the first 2/3, first hour, 60 minutes, is the Cape Verde goalkeeper. I mean, he's had a few chances to handle. And everything that's come his way, he's handled with aplomb. Okay, Cape Verde pushing the ball forward. Send him, dude. He doesn't. They're just... Okay, gets run off the ball. Spain's got a chance for a counter. Kai, that's what it seems like. No Yamal, no party. Okay, game's hopefully opening up a little bit. Just going end to end. It's going to be a Spanish corner kick. And Lamine Yamal, they're showing him warming up on this. He's still got his warm-up kit on. They're showing him on the sidelines. Now, Cape Verde at the hour mark here is going to make looks like a group substitution. They're bringing in a couple dudes. No Yamal. Guys, I didn't even realize that's what happened to the screen. There we go. My B. My basis. You think, Kai, you still think full time's going to be 3-0 Spain? What's good? Hola, Uchi. I should be speaking in Spanish. It's a good point. Hola, ¿cómo está? But with the Castilian accent. That'll be tough. Spanish corner didn't get anything. Looks like it's going to go back to the goalkeeper. Cape Verde goalkeeper. Looks like a vet out there. He's playing great. Just managing his team in front of him. Blanket of security behind the defense. Guys, Spain's going to... Who's Portuguese? I've been learning about the connections between Cape Verde and Portugal. Okay, Spain's Cucurella passes back. Spain still outside the box. Okay, we got Cape Verde able to take it away. Now, when they take it away, the Spanish are pressing and usually win back possession. Muy bueno. Mucho bien. Estoy mucho bien. Muy bien. Steven. Buenas tardes. Mi español es más. Es mi lengua favorita. Es mi lengua favorita. Y comida favorita. También. Guys, appreciate the squad being here. Thank you for watching, guys. One piece or one place? Nachos? I've never seen either, Uchiha. Spain's got the ball. Cape Verde interception, guys. That's what I've been saying. Spain's forced to retreat. 63 minutes now. Still 0-0. Are we going to be seeing Lamine Yamal in this game? Turns into a party when he comes in. Cucurella's okay. Dangerous pass across the middle, but nobody's there. Another Cape Verde interception. Another Spanish takeaway, and Spain will start their attack again. It's the story of this game, guys. 64 minutes in. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. Gotta say this, the midfield of Pedri and Rodri could be doing a little more. Okay, just nice little bit of possession there. And Spain is unable to connect on the through ball forward. It's got to be some tension. A little bit of tension you can sense in the Spanish side. Now it's like the longer they go, the more the greater the tension gets. And we're coming up on another hydration break here soon, guys. Maybe within the next 3 to 4 minutes, we'll have another hydration break. Still 0-0, Elena. Still 0-0. Somebody from Spain's down on the pitch right now. Still 0-0. Favorite cuisines bracket, guys. Maybe this week. Maybe what could we do that? Favorite cuisines. Favorite best empire of all time. Ali, I was here. I was ready for a I figured it wasn't going to be 7-1. I figured we weren't going to want like Germany's Curacao was 7-1. Got 0-0, 65 minutes in. I'd like to see Spain take more chances in the middle of the pitch. They've only attempted it, and they're kind of doing it, but as soon as they do that, Cape Verde turns the ball over. Or Cape Verde turns them over, and then they turn the ball over themselves. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Spain takes a minimal chance. Cape Verde handles it. No, Steven. The Spanish Inquisition? Who would you rather handle the justice system? The Spanish Inquisition, the Salem witch trials, trial by sea amongst pirates, or Carthaginian justice, piracy justice, Salem witch trial justice, Spanish Inquisition justice, guys. Which one would you rather face? The crowd's booing, Steven. I'd be booing too. Right? Same wavelength right there. Still thinking the same. Should I start booing up in here? Maybe I'll start booing. 0-0. It's just rinse and repeat, guys. Spain takes a chance. Cape Verde manages to take the ball away, but then they turn the ball over themselves. Spain gets another chance. We got a Spanish corner here coming up. Let's see if this one's any different. Let's see if they can break through on the corner. I haven't had too many corners. Pretty low on the corner count, guys. Do we start booing up in here? Corner comes in, handled by the... Oh, draws a foul on, and okay, we got Lamal's coming in soon, guys. Yamal, I believe, looks like it. Cape Verde keeper's down. He was able to draw a foul on Rodrigo. Kind of bumped into him as he was handling the ball. It looks like they're going to call medical attention over. Cape Verde goalkeeper looks... We'll look into his history, guys. I think it's a hydration break. Guys, hydration break. I'll be right back myself. Little hydration break. Appreciate you guys watching. #1 squad, guys. I'll be right back. There's the flute. We needed the flute, Steven. Little Spanish substitution. They're bringing on Lamine Yamal and another player. A little bit. We'll see if that does any good. They're bringing in Marino and Lamine Yamal. See how much good that does for the Spanish squad. Cheers, guys. Hope you guys are having a great Monday here. Thank you for watching us live, former squad. Let's see if it turns into a party. Lamine, okay, we got some dancing in the stands. We're hyped. Is it headband time? Maybe we should put a headband on. All right, we're back underway. 71 minutes in. I would still really like Kai. That's the question. That's the question we gotta ask. Is Cape Verde better than we thought, or is Spain worse than we thought? Or it could be both. As they just took the ball away. Is that Lamine Yamal? Okay, he takes it back. We got Yamal on the ball. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, as soon as Yamal comes in, you can tell the Spanish energy has changed, guys. Another good interception by Cape Verde, but that might have been the difference they needed. Thanks, Elena. No overtime in this round. Just stoppage time. Their draws are allowed. Let's get the ball back to Yamal, guys. If I'm Spain, we got to get the ball to Lamine Yamal. All right, he's got the ball right now, dribbling outside the box. He's got one guy on him, and now they're about to triple team him. Passes away. Spain just, I'd like to, I could look up the full possession numbers. Uh-oh. Steven, are you ahead of us? Right now, 73 minutes in. $73 minutes in. Steven, he pre-ordered the game? Or is he just... Are you fuel checking me, Steven? I'm like looking at my screen. I'm like, how far back am I? I mean, I know I'm at least some time back. Okay, Spain gets the ball into the box. Cucurella with a nice interception. I don't see a goal yet. Personally, guys. I haven't seen a goal yet. Okay. Cape Verde interception. Maybe he was just trying to get our attention right there. Spain still got the ball in the Cape Verde half, guys. 74 minutes in. They are passing. Inside the box now. Guy goes down, maybe looking for a penalty. Yeah, Kai, I'm not, I think we're, yeah. I don't think there was a goal. I think Steven got us. Still 0-0, guys. Okay, Spain attempted a shot from the top of the box. Ooh, heavy touch from Cape Verde. They almost had a counter going there, guys. The ball goes back to the Spanish goalkeeper. Steven, that was that was a false alarm. That was a complete false alarm. Yeah, we're hoping for a goal, Ali. I'm like, all right, there's a little bit of excitement here. Not yet. Still 0-0. Now 75 minutes in, guys. Well, that's what we're really rooting for. Kai. A late Cape Verde goal. They're bringing in... Cape Verde's bringing in a sub right now. It wasn't really a dive from Pedri. He just slipped. It was not a dive. He did just slip. We got a time machine. We've got... Let's go. Sports comes back and they win 1-0. We're going tarps off if Cape Verde wins 1-0. Sports. We'll start waving them. "75 minutes in. Spain building an attack right now. Just crossing the halfway line. Almost out of coffee, guys. It's been a great stream so far. Thank you guys for joining us. Spain had a little bit of energy. They got boosted a little bit. Their energy was boosted a little bit when Yamal came in. Right, Ollie? Ollie, is it because they're not going for it enough? Should they be playing more offensively focused? A draw will be crazy impressive for Cape Verde. And a really bad result for Spain. Okay, Cucurella with the ball in the box makes a pass. Oh, little bit of a Spanish chance, completely handled easily by Cape Verde. Even the little Spanish chances, they're handling easily. Kai, I was asking that same question myself, and I heard people were saying, like, you got to save his energy for the knockout stage. He's injured somewhat, and you need to keep his energy. Okay, Spain's got a chance here. Blocked by Cape Verde. So I heard they didn't start him to save his energy. I mean, it's a long tournament, ideally for Spain, but they've been lacking in creation. I bet he starts next game. I bet Lamine Yamal starts next game. I don't know what team in their group it'll be, but 77 minutes in, no goals, 0-0. Spanish players are asking the same question we are, Dan. Is it, are we not that good, or are we not that good, or are they that good? Uruguay comes next, Kai. Yeah, he's gonna. Okay, Yamal's dribbling, but even came into the box. Cape Verde had to clear it for a corner. I bet Yamal starts against Uruguay. They're just making good tackles. Cape Verde's really impressive defensively. They're making another substitution. Nil, guys. Elena, Spain has had a couple chances. I'd say a couple. They just took a corner, deflected out of the box. Ooh. This Cape Verde goalkeeper is really, I think, inspiring his squad. Ooh, dangerous cross across the box from Spain. Nothing. Sports, next game we're doing is tomorrow, France versus Senegal. What's going on, Kai? Who's the fraud? Will this be the first nil? Ali, it figures. We'll see. We're almost at 80 minutes. The closest thing we got to a goal was in our chat. We had a false alarm. That's the closest thing we came to a goal. Spain had a couple decent chances. The goalkeepers made a few saves. But this second half, I think those were all in the first half. Second half has been first half on repeat. Another Cape Verde interception goes right back to Spain. Are we blaming the Spanish manager, Kai? He's going to be taking a lot of heat. Yamal. Oof. Yamal just made a run into... They tried to pass it to Yamal in the box. He was in threatening position, but again, Cape Verde going step for step. And did they win a goal kick there? They might have. Spain bringing on Olmo, taking out Torres, which I think is a wise decision. He hasn't really done too much. They've been getting him the ball, but again, 0-0, 81 minutes in. And it wasn't a Spanish corner. It's a Cape Verde goal kick. Cape Verde's they're getting more solidified by the second, guys. Spain feeling the and playing like it. I think that's a part of it too. Like Germany, low expectations for a German side headed into the tournament that was maybe able to free him up. Play loose. The Spanish side's been tight, nervous all game. They've been passing the ball around and maintaining possession, but haven't been able to string together much. We're booing up in here, Ollie. Who are we booing? Let's go, sports. Cucurella, I mean, I think I've been most impressed with Cucurella. Whatever chances Spain has had, it's come through Cucurella. It hasn't been much. Okay. Yeah, and he just headed the ball, but it was right at the goalkeeper. They had another half chance. I'd say it's a half chance. It wasn't like almost like, oh, they were about to score. They had a header that flew across the box to Cucurella, who put his head on it, but it went right at the goalkeeper. Cape Verde about to bring Oscar the Grouch in? I don't know. Spain couldn't handle him. 83 minutes in, guys. There's not even going to be too much stoppage time here, I don't think. Right? Very minimal stoppages. Maybe just a hydration break. So maybe just like 4 minutes, I would say. So Spain's got about 15 minutes max. 15 minutes max to score a goal right now. Appreciate you, Ollie. We're gonna bring this energy. We're gonna be doing a lot of. We'll be doing this all this week, Ollie. Tomorrow we got France versus Senegal. We'll be live. Thank you guys for watching, for listening, sharing your thoughts, comments in the chat. Appreciate you guys being the best squad out here. Rinse and repeat, guys. Spain's passing the ball just outside the 18. Try to go forward. Not able to connect. We're gonna have a Cape Verde throw in. Hey Hazel, how are you? Hope you guys had a great weekend. It's a really beautiful day out here. It kind of stormed last night, cooled it off a little bit, so the heat wave's over. Sun is shining. We got 0-0, guys. 84 minutes in. Hola, exactly, Hazel. It's a Spanish type of day. We're speaking in Spanish. Rinse and repeat, guys. Cape Verde's gotta give them credit. You gotta give them credit. They've blocked everything Spain's thrown at them so far, and now Spain's starting to panic. Okay, another long attempt. I'll do an impression of the Spanish guy they just showed. He's like arms crossed, body language not great for the Spanish fans out there. I mean, they're like, we just. Let's go, Hazel, in a Cape Verde kit. Kai, you feel a penalty's coming. That would be. That I really don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that. I gotta say, they've been Cape Verde disciplined. If I could describe how their play has been so far, it's been disciplined. Spain would be conservative, tense, uneasy. Cape Verde's playing confident defense. I think they came into this game with a game plan. Clearly, I got all 11 behind the ball right now, guys. Cucurella with the ball outside the box, passes back. Spain is still attempting their strategy. I mean, they're not straying away. We got Yamal with the ball. He's dribbling. Attempts a pass, but it's blocked easily. Easily handled by Cape Verde. Another one, guys. Now we got a Cape Verde counter. Let's go. Yeah, but they don't have much. They gotta want to throw in. All right, Spain's making a sub, bringing in Williams Jr. Ali, I know. That's why Ali, right there is why I will. I mean, going to sporting events is really fun. But so is watching it on TV and watching it with you guys. We got the best squad. Appreciate you guys being here. It does look like, interestingly, it looks like a lot of the seats in the lower level have filled in. I wonder if people are doing the old Flynn move down strategy. I wonder if they're allowing that at the World Cup, filling in the seats in the lower bowl with the move down strategy. What's the conspiracy, Spotify? Would share them? Is it because we went live? It's 0-0. Uh-oh. Spain's got the ball forward. Oh, what a defensive play. What a defensive play by Cape Verde. Spain had a really good chance. Blocked by a Cape Verde defender. Came up. So it's going to be a Spanish corner. What about the game feels sus, Spotify? The fact that Spain's not throwing inhibition to the win? You would think. Well, okay, so they go short on their corner. Yamal tries to cross it into the box, deflected by Cape Verde. I sound like a broken record, but it's what's been happening all game. And at this... Okay. Spain back with the ball. Still in Cape Verde's half. 88 minutes in, guys. What do you mean? You're going to... What about the late sub of Williams Jr. is weird, Spotify? What about it is weird? No way it's 11 minutes of extra time. I think it's going to be just like four minutes of extra time. Spain's quitting football, Bilal. I mean, they had their best chance here late in the game. And Cape Verde, just their defenders, their goalkeepers have been stepping up. 89 minutes in, Yamal with the ball, guys. A bad pass from Yamal to Cape Verde, and they're just trying to spring somebody forward. Uh-oh. We got a Cape Verde attack right here, guys. They're in the Spanish box. Swing it back. Long shot attempt. Goes wide, but hey, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot. Well, Spotify, we were questioning why Yamal wasn't playing from the beginning of the game. Thank you for shouting out that Nico Williams is one of their best attackers too. Shoot your shot, Cape Verde. We're about to hit the 90-minute mark. And we got a Cape Verde corner? I didn't even realize that was deflected. Let's go. Oh, really, really nice corner, but the header went right to the Spanish goalkeeper. Now Spain's got a counter. They got Nico Williams forward, but he misdribbles it. And the Cape Verde goalkeeper is going to... What's he doing? Okay, he picks up the ball. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We said 4. I think the 5... It's, you know, 4 or 5. They really want a Spanish goal, I think. Cape Verde came pretty darn close to scoring, guys. Oof. Cucurella, dangerous pass. Yeah, we're going to work on that, Spotify. Appreciate you guys being here. We would love it if Cape Verde scores a goal here. Spanish corner. Headed out of there by a Cape Verde defender. I think that's the deal, Ollie. They're trying to save their stars. You can't risk injuring their stars, too. Especially, it's a good point, Ollie. Good point. Especially in the first game of what they hope is a long tournament. Ollie, what stream is I don't even know what channel this is. Spotify, it's a good question. Yes. 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 Appreciate you guys watching. Steven, I still don't know. I don't know if you're crying wolf or not. Spanish turnover. Oh, draws a foul too. Going to be a yellow card on Spain, I imagine. Yeah. Wow. Okay, Steven. Steven, I'm still getting over your goal false alarm. Okay, we're got 93 minutes in, guys. 93 minutes in, 0-0. Guy, that might be it. I don't even know. Well, at least Spotify, at least you were wrong on both fronts, you know? It's more painful when you were only... Well, we'll see, guys. We'll see. Still 2 minutes left. Maybe I speak too soon. Cape Verde with the ball. Another long shot attempt from Cape Verde. I love it. I don't know what you guys keep fuel checking me. I don't know what's real life anymore. Don't know what's real in the world. I got 94 minutes on my clock. I got 94 minutes on my clock. Late Spanish run here. Nico Williams with the ball. Pushing forward. Easy interception by Cape Verde. Like, easy interception. Yeah, I mean, easy interception. Another interception. Well timed. Oh, late chance for Yamal. Late chance for Yamal, but nothing happens there. Got 95, got 94 and change, guys. 5 minutes of stoppage time. It's all, yeah. Spanish corner, their last shot. Ooh, heads it across net. It's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, it's over, guys. That's going to end it. That's going to end it. 0-0. 0-0, guys. Well, Africa, they also got one over South America too, Kai, with Ivory Coast won against Ecuador, which that was another one of the surprises, I would say. I mean, Cape Verde definitely deserved that draw, big time. Big time Cape Verde deserved that draw. They even had a couple chances late. It was almost 1-0 Cape Verde. So Africa's been doing well this tournament so far. Guys, the next match today is Belgium versus Egypt. It starts in about an hour. And Morocco. Yeah, Brazil didn't beat Morocco. That was a draw, wasn't it? So Africa undefeated? Undefeated in the World Cup so far? Let me double check on that. No, South Africa lost to Mexico in the opener. South Africa did lose to Mexico in the opener. So what's been the match of the tournament so far? And Tunisia. Yeah, good point. Good point, Kai. Never mind. Never mind. Not quite undefeated. Africa's not quite undefeated. Tunisia lost, Dan, and South Africa. You think, Ali, you think the Belgium game is going to be a lot more interesting? A lot of great players in that game. That will be fun to watch. We'll be tuning in for that one too, guys. Tuning in for that one as well. 2-2 between Africa and Europe. All right. Not quite undefeated, Bilal. I spoke too soon. But still, big shock. They also sacked their manager, which is questionable, Kai. I don't know what really they're thinking there. Sacked their manager, guys. Probably. Okay, they still... Wow, Kai Havertz is still out there? I guess he's probably not even 30, guys. He's 27. Bilal, that's going to be a good game. Algeria, Argentina. That's tomorrow. It's a very strong showing for Africa so far. Especially up against... Who we got? Belgium versus Egypt? I think Belgium, Kai. My guess would be Belgium. I think I picked Belgium to win that group. Interesting, guys. So far, Spain went downhill in our poll throughout that match. What European team will go the farthest in the World Cup? Spain and Germany tied for the lead. I'm sorry, excuse me. France and Germany tied for the lead. Spain and England tied for the bottom. So we think France and Germany will go the farthest. Saudi, well, how are you guys dealing with the time differences of the World Cup? 100% we're rooting for the small squad, Stan. Well, Africa's got another game coming up. They got Egypt. Egypt up against Belgium is our next game. Egypt, Belgium, followed by... You think Germany max round of 16, Kai? You don't think they can keep that momentum moving? These are the next matches today, guys. Belgium, Egypt at Lumen Field. So that'll be that. Time-wise, that's another noon game for those fans and players out on the West Coast. That's too bad, Bilal. That's byproduct of hosting the tournament in the United States. We got Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. I bet Spain was probably huge favorites to win. They'll still be you guys will still be watching though, Bilal, I imagine. The game that rounds out today here, we got SoFi tonight, Iran versus New Zealand. That was embarrassing for Spain, Leo. Do you think that game told us more about Spain or Cape Verde? Should we be more impressed with Spain or Cape Verde, or more unimpressed with Spain? I would say a little bit of both. Thought the Cape Verde goalkeeper did well, along with their whole defense, which was really the whole team. I mean, they were playing a defensive posture all game. But Spain, did they need Yamal in there the whole game? I guarantee Yamal's going to be starting next game. Can't have a repeat of that. I mean, Spain didn't even have that many great chances. They had a couple. Can look at some of the stats, guys. Turn into stats wizards up in here, which we are. So, Leo, you think it's more impressive for Cape Verde than unimpressive for Spain? I've got to say, guys, was not impressed by Spain. We can look at some of the stats. Ooh, I've never seen some of these. This is cool. We'll learn some stats, guys. Dan, I would be feeling that vindication. You think Spain played well, Leo? That's high praise. I do think they're gonna be. I would look out if I'm Spain's opponent next game. It's a good point, Kai. I've noticed expected goals 2.29 for Spain. It's a little high. I could have seen them maybe sneaking through one, but I guess if they had gotten one, they would have likely gotten two. Even still, I think that number's high. 74% possession for Spain. Felt like 90. Felt like 90 plus. Shots on goal, 7. Of those, maybe 2 or 3 were real chances. They said 2 big chances created to 1 for Cape Verde. So it was really even, guys. Got to give Cape Verde credit for their defense. Duels won. Yeah, you look at it. You guys tell me what a duel is, but duels won. Cape Verde won that stat, 39-38. That'd be awesome, Dan. Cape Verde sneaking through. I mean, think of it. They just put themselves in really good shape. Did they not? Put themselves in really good shape in the group. 7 saves from their goal, and only 1 foul committed. I mean, that's what I would say. That's what we were most impressed with, was the disciplined defense by Cape Verde. I thought Cucurella played great. Well, I wouldn't even say great. I thought he played well. He was, in my opinion, Spain's best player today. Dan, I think that goes to what we were saying. Like, all game long, well-timed interventions from Cape Verde spoiled any shot Spain had. Who's this Cape Verde goalkeeper? He was the man of the match. Vazinha? He plays for Chavez, which I don't. Where's this team from? He plays for a Portuguese team. As we've been calling out the Portuguese connections, Vazinha. He's 40. I was thinking all game he looks like an Unk. Scotland beat Spain. Leo's a good shout out. This guy, he's 40. He played great. He played great. Brazilian name, Kai. So Leo, but why was Spain? I saw them as the overall favorites headed into this tournament, guys. What happened? Yamal didn't even play that well when he came in, guys. Ali, tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we're going to be live for France versus Senegal. We've got a few more games today coming up. We've got Belgium versus Egypt, Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay, then Iran versus New Zealand. Tomorrow we'll be live 3 p.m. France versus Senegal. I think that's the best game tomorrow. Then we have Iraq versus Norway and Argentina, Algeria. Excited. France, Senegal. I think that should be a good team. Should be a good game. See how France opens up the World Cup. You like that? Sadio Mane versus Mbappe. Appreciate you, Ali. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for being here today. Leo, you think that's going to be an interesting game? Doku versus Salah. Mo Salah. Is Mo Salah washed? I've heard dueling takes. France is favored tomorrow, but looks like that's probably the best game tomorrow. I mean, Cape Verde, Spain was minus 1,600 to win the game, I believe. So that's a shocker. You tell me, Ollie. You tell me. I'm pretty sure the opening line was like, or maybe it was, yeah. So that's a huge shock, guys. That's a huge shock, what just happened. That was a huge shock. So interesting. I guess they're considering it an upset. It was 0-0, B-Wall. We're going to be live. Leo, appreciate you being here. We are going to be live for that game as well. That is England versus Croatia. 0-0. But really, we'll say Cape Verde won the battle, right? They won the battle. They're calling it, it can be an upset and you cannot win the game. So we'll be live, guys, tomorrow for the France-Senegal game. And we'll be live Wednesday for the Croatia versus England game. We'll be live every day this week doing watch-alongs, guys. 100% B-Wall. I mean, Spain was huge favorites to win this game. Huge favorites. Spain was huge favorites to win this game, but didn't. You're looking forward Friday, Scotland versus Morocco. Leo, how far? Scotland off to a good start, and with the draw between Brazil and Morocco, hey, maybe they can sneak in a top 2 spot in that group. Yeah, maybe Cape Verde's just been getting a little bit of disrespect, Kai. Undeservedly so. They impressed us today. Certainly impressive today. What's good, Charlie? How are you? Appreciate you joining, man. Of course I remember you, Charlie. Thanks for joining. Third place will do fine, right? They could be one of those third place teams moving on. Good days for the underdogs, Ali. Facts. It was a big tie. Big tie? That's a good question, Kai. It's a good question. They put themselves in good shape by beating Haiti first game. Appreciate you guys joining today. We got the best squad. Probably not today, Charlie. Thank you for being here, man. We're going to be doing watch-along streams this week, guys. We'll be following the World Cup. Look for further video drops, guys. Shorts and videos. Got some stuff on the burner, cooking up. Appreciate all the love and support, guys. Gonna call this stream for today. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening. Making that 0-0 draw a lot of fun. It's a good question. Good question, Charlie. Got the best squad. It's ELE. It's a great point, Ali. Also had the UFC at the White House last night. Haven't even mentioned that. Never again, guys. They said that was a once in a lifetime type of thing. We'll see if the UFC ever comes back to the White House lawn. Yeah, Kai, we'll probably be live. We'll just keep doing these watch-along streams. Especially, during the group stage. So thanks for being here, guys. Best of luck to Scotland, Leo. Best of luck to all of our sides. We got a global squad. Got a lot of teams we're rooting for. Appreciate you guys watching. Keeping the positive energy going, having a lot of fun, even when the game's 0-0, guys. So we'll be back on live tomorrow. Appreciate you guys being here. #1 squad. And we'll talk soon, guys.